They are about to make a fool of themselves in front of you. The time is coming when the people who tried to stand against you and the ones who spoke behind your back are going to step out into the light and make a complete fool of themselves right in front of your own very eyes. They have been whispering in the dark, and they have been planning their little schemes with a sense of pride that is about to be shattered, because they do not realize that the stage they are building for your downfall is actually the place where their own mistakes will be put on display for everyone to see. You have been staying quiet, but the silence you have kept is about to be rewarded with a moment of truth that will leave them standing with nothing to say and nowhere to hide. They think they are being clever, and they believe they have the upper hand in this situation. But a power they cannot control is moving behind the scenes to trip them up on the very same path they tried to lay out for your feet. You will be standing there in a position of peace and strength while they begin to stumble on their own words and while their lies begin to tangle together like a ball of old yarn that cannot be straightened no matter how much they pull at the strings. It will be a strange and powerful thing to witness as their confidence turns into confusion, and as the faces they wear in public start to crack and reveal the messy truth of what they have been hiding in their hearts all along. They are coming toward you with a plan to make you look small, but the higher they try to lift themselves up at your expense, the further they are going to fall when the ground of their deception finally gives way beneath them. You must not feel the need to argue with them or to defend your name when this happens, because the weight of their own foolishness will be so heavy that no one will be able to ignore the fact that they were wrong and you were right from the very beginning. The people who once listened to their whispers will now be the same people who watch their embarrassment, and the very audience that they tried to win over will be the witnesses of their sudden and public failure. It is going to happen in a way that you did not expect, and at a time when you were simply going about your own business, proving that you do not have to fight your own battles when the truth is already working on your behalf. They have spent so much energy trying to find a flaw in you that they have completely neglected to see the giant holes in their own logic and the massive gaps in their own stories. And now those holes are going to open up and swallow the reputation they tried so hard to protect. While they were busy watching your next move and trying to figure out how to stop you, they stopped paying attention to where they were stepping, and now they are about to walk right into a situation that will make them look like children who do not know what they are doing. You will see them try to fix the mess they are making, but every move they make to save face will only make the situation worse and will only draw more attention to the fact that they have lost their way. The pride that made them feel like they could never be touched is the very thing that is leading them into this moment of deep shame, and you will find that you do not even feel the need to laugh at them because the sight of their collapse will be so complete and so total. Their own mouths will become their own worst enemies as they start to say things they cannot take back, and as they reveal secrets that were supposed to be kept. You are being moved into a place of honor while they are being moved into a place of correction, and the shift will be so sudden that it will feel like the wind has been knocked out of the room. Do not be surprised when they try to blame you for the fool they are making of themselves. But those accusations will not stick, because everyone watching will be able to see that they are the ones holding the shovel, and they are the ones who dug the hole they are falling into. Their hands will start to shake and their voices will start to crack as they realize that the trap they set for you has snapped shut on their own fingers, and the victory you will experience will not be because you fought them, but because you remained steady while they were sniping out of control. This is a season where the masks are being ripped off, and where the people who played games with your life are being forced to play the losing hand they dealt to themselves. You have endured the arrogance for a long time, and you have felt the sting of their laughter in the past. But the tables are turning so fast that the world will be dizzy just watching that they change. The very person who tried to make you feel like you were the one who was lost will find themselves standing in the middle of a crowded room with no idea which way to turn or what to say to make the people believe them again. It is a holy kind of justice that does not require you to lift a finger or to say a single mean word, because their own actions are doing all the work of pulling them down from the high place they took for themselves. You can just stand there and breathe in the fresh air of your freedom, while they struggle to breathe in the middle of the dust they kicked up when they tried to attack you. When the moment is over and the dust has settled, you will be the only one left standing, with your dignity intact and your spirit whole, while they will be left to pick up the pieces of their life that was built on making others look bad. They will try to find someone to help them, but they will find that the people they thought were their friends are now backing away to avoid being caught in the middle of the mess they made. This moment of foolishness is going to follow them for a long time, and it will serve as a warning to anyone else who thinks they can mess with a person who is walking in the light. Your life is becoming a testimony of what happens when you stay humble and when you let the truth be your only weapon against the people who want to see you fail. Rest in the knowledge that you are being protected, and that the embarrassment that was meant for you is being returned to its rightful owners with interest. You have nothing to fear from their noise and nothing to fear from their presence, because they are walking toward a cliff that they cannot see, and you are standing on a rock that cannot be moved. Keep your heart pure and keep your eyes focused on the good things that are coming your way, for the spectacle of their downfall is just a small sign that your time of being hidden and hurt is finally at an end. The world is about to see who you really are, and they are about to see who they really are. And the difference between the two will be as clear as the sun in the middle of the day.